A Looksmaxxing influencer just got knocked out on stream, banned from Kick, and now he's claiming he got kicked out of the country. Androgenic went from flexing online to spiraling on TikTok after one viral clip shattered his internet persona. This is Internet Chaos Report. Remember to like and subscribe because we are posting 2 videos every single day. Now let's get into it.
I'm no longer in the US, and I'm not sure how much I can say, but I can say this situation is... Stay tuned.
Guys, I got pretty sick earlier this week, which is why I haven't uploaded in like 3 or 4 days. So, please pray for me. Don't know if the bills are getting paid this month. But I filmed a majority of this video like right before I got sick. And I was kind of concerned that by the time I got back, like this topic would just not be relevant anymore. But earlier today, I looked around and literally not a soul has talked about this whatsoever, which might not be the best thing for me, but does kind of help the point I'm trying to make in this video. Over the last few months, we've been talking a lot about looksmaxing, but the other day I realized that it has pretty much like all been within the context of clavicular. And if you're not as brain rotted as I am, you might not even realize that there is a whole world of looksmaxers out there. Clavicular is only the tip of the iceberg. Believe it or not, it gets a lot sadder. Take for example the focus of today's video, Androgenic. Now, if you've never heard of this guy, congratulations. That likely means you're living a productive and fulfilling life. To anybody who does recognize that name, don't worry, we're in this together. But just know that I know the kind of person you are, okay? You can't hide from me. But seriously though, if you've never heard of this guy, Androgenic is one of the few looksmaxing influencers who has sort of been able to kind of make it out of the looksmaxing community. And when I say that, basically all I mean is that he's sort of like a much less known version of clavicular. He's gotten to the point where people who aren't into the looksmaxing shit know who he is.
Yeah, like he's somewhat internet famous outside of looksmaxing is what he's saying. Yeah. Because I'm not really into the looksmaxing community, but I know who Andrew JS is.
Most of the looksmaxing influencers really have not gotten to that point. Even though clavicular is huge, I feel like the whole looksmaxing shit is still pretty niche. Most of those guys are only really known within that community.
I know who he is because he went and tried to find the ASU frame mogger or whatever.
But Androgenic has sort of made a name for himself, mainly due to the fact that he hangs out with clavicular a bunch, and he's had a few clips go viral. Like, for example, he was the guy who offered clavicular and Adderall in that stream we watched the other day. He's also the dude who's had his wig stolen off his head a few times, and honestly, I feel like that's really all he's known for, or at least that was up until this week. Recently, Androgenic was streaming on Kick, doing the degenerate shit that looksmaxers on Kick do, when for some reason he decided that it was his duty to go push down a woman who was in a physical altercation with another woman, and it led to him getting immediately knocked the fuck out. And ever since that has happened, which I think has only been like 5 days, his life has been falling apart. He's been banned off of Kick. He's claiming that the reason that he was back in Australia in the first place for this incident to even happen.
What did he get banned off of Kick for? Kick seems pretty chill. Like, how did he get banned off of Kick? That's crazy.
Because he got deported, but I'm almost 100% certain that that is complete bullshit considering the fact that he was just on stream with clavicular. I don't think deportations happen that quickly. Maybe they do, but if anything, I'm sure this was probably just like a voluntary departure where they were like, hey man, you need to leave, and he was like, okay, and he's just labeling it a deportation to get people talking about him. Anyways, he's now just having episode after episode on TikTok, and it's pretty fun.
Well, that kind of would be a deportation if you got told to leave and you were just like, all right, I'll leave. Because, like, if you didn't leave, you'd get deported, you know?
All of these dudes spend every waking moment they have trying to put on this persona, and, like, the second anything happens that they aren't prepared for, it immediately falls apart. They spend so much of their time with these guys, really, it's probably, like, all of their time in their little bubble, in the echo chamber of the looksmaxing community, and I really think that they begin to believe that they are just above everybody else because of the way they look, and honestly, I take it a step further, I feel like they start to believe that they are just immune to certain things happening to them because of these delusions. So when you end up getting knocked out on stream, suddenly you've got to face reality, and when these guys have to face reality, it doesn't seem to turn out too well. So we're going to be looking at this clip where he gets knocked out, and then we're going to be looking at some of his other clips that have gone viral, and I just don't really ever see anybody talking about this guy, and maybe that's for good reason, but I feel like with all the videos I've made on clavicular recently, this is pretty topical. It seems like all these guys follow pretty much the same format formula, and it's just kind of funny to watch it go down in real time. You'll see. Let's begin. Please subscribe.
What kind of racist? Okay.
So just the Max's vote.
And they said, you are a racist.
Okay.
And you make fun of black people.
But what's so bad about that? Who cares, lady? You know, her screaming like this makes me more racist.
Well, you better not be.
Okay.
Well, you better not be. Why does she sound like she has an Australian accent? What the fuck? Oh, now she's speaking in Ebonics. She gotta start snapping at him, dude.
This guy's a good guy, man.
Okay, so this is what led to all of this happening.
Who's that
Most
guy?
of
He's
the
like, this
places
guy's
I've
a
seen
good
this
guy,
clip,
man.
it's
Like, what? Who is that guy?
usually just like the 10 seconds where he runs up on this woman
I'll tell you what, he's definitely not a looksmaxer.
and then gets knocked out. A lot of people haven't included what happened right before it, which is this woman confronting Androgenic for being racist, because, I mean, he is. All of these Looksmaxxer guys seem to be. It's kind of fucked. And whatever sad orbiter he has
Yeah.
next to him right here is saying it's just gesturing, he's a good guy. Yeah, I feel like consuming this kind of content literally rots your brain in real time, but we'll push forward.
Whatever thing is racist.
Opinion doesn't matter.
I don't
It's who he is as a person.
Yeah, but I heard he's a racist.
Yeah, but do you know he's a racist as a person?
To be honest,
He's a racist.
Just not interested.
you're not. He's racist on Aboriginal land.
I'm not interested.
What is that person even black? What is that person? Is that a Mexican?
Guys, brutal black belt. These girls mug you, so what's up, guys?
I can't tell. What is that person? They're definitely not white, though.
Hey, what are you guys doing? You don't know? You're just here because it's fun, it's entertaining. You're just watching the entertainment. Fuck yeah.
I don't know what the fuck's going on in Australia. I've never been. I was told I look
Oh, was this in Australia? That would make a lot of sense.
aggressively Australian years ago, and to this day, I still don't know what that means. But why does it seem like nobody in this video is, like, there? You know what I mean? Do you just go get fucked up outside of the Hungry Jacks in Australia? Is that what you do? Like, I don't really understand why nobody in this stream is able to have a conversation. Something bad is happening outside of the Hungry Jacks.
But actually, when my friends get a photo.
Sure.
Okay, yeah, it definitely is. Everyone, okay. That makes so much more sense. Why fucking whatever race that person is sounded Australian. I was like sitting here, I was like, why does that person sound Australian?
Okay.
She came up and pushed him. What a bitch, dude. He had his back turned around and then she just pushes him. Dude, these people are so fucking annoying. I heard that you're a racist. Oh, pushes you. Fucking bitch. She deserved to get pushed back. I don't know if that's who gets pushed, but yeah, she probably should get pushed. She's being aggressive in public. This bitch needs to get taught that she can't just act like this. You know? Like, what the fuck? Yeah, someone... Dude, this bitch should get arrested. What the fuck's the matter with this bitch? Dude, fucking colored people just think that they can do whatever they want without any consequences.
Bro,
He's get deported. Why is he get deported?
I can't speak about it.
You can't speak about it.
Bro, get this fucking subhuman away from me. Get this goblin away from me.
Get this... she is a subhuman, too. She's ugly as shit.
Who is this goblin, bro?
Oh, is that an Indian? Is that what that chick is? Is she Indian, dude?
What?
Okay, so this is another reason I wanted to talk about this clip, because pretty much anywhere I've seen this clip being discussed, what we're seeing right here has been left out. Personally, I'm of the opinion that unless somebody is, like, actively threatening you, words should probably not lead to violence. Now, I say that as a person who a slur does not exist for, which I think is
What do you mean you're white? You can call us a cracker. I mean, it doesn't affect us, though. We're like, yeah, fuck you, dude. Maybe I am.
an important thing to consider here. I can't really understand what it's like to be called a slur because one doesn't exist for me. So I've
Dude, what is that person? I can't even make up a name. Fucking brown clown, maybe, but I don't even know what that person is. They're fucking something, though. They ain't white.
No clue if I was in that position, how that would make me feel. With that being said, can I understand why this lady might want to confront Androgenic in this manner? Absolutely. That doesn't justify it, at least not legally.
I like how the ugly fucking, like, brown person is all pissed off. They walks up to these, like, decent-looking white chicks, and they're all smiling and laughing, you know?
Morally, that's going to be up to you, but you can't just start slapping somebody because you don't like the things they say, at least not in the eyes of the law. Basically, what I'm trying to say here is nobody in this clip is in the right. I've been seeing this framed as like, oh, Androgenic just wanted to push a woman. Yeah, he might have, but I don't think it's a coincidence that the woman he decided to push was actively trying to punch him in the face.
Okay, so, yeah. Dude. Whoever fucking... This is bullshit.
Like 30 seconds before it happens.
This bitch deserved to get pushed. If all he did was push her, he did the bare minimum.
Of real reasons to not platform dudes like this. When you start muddying the waters with things that aren't really all that true and are not presented in good faith, all you're doing is giving the supporters of guys like this reasons to believe that all of the criticisms against them are bullshit.
What? Sub 3, bro. Sub 3. Get her out of here, bro.
Sub 3.
Get this testicle away from me, bro. This fucking ball sack away from me.
This ball sack?
No. Oh shit! Woo. Let's go! Oh shit! She's got.
This dude's 25, by the way. I don't know if I've mentioned that yet. Doesn't that just make you sad? Like, seriously. Look, I'm all for keeping your inner child alive. You don't have to be the most boring person imaginable the second you turn 18. But, like, egging somebody on who's trying to beat your ass in what I think is the Australian equivalent of a Burger King, while a group of what appears to be 17-year-olds surround you, antagonizing everybody further. It's like, what are you doing, dude? I feel like fast...
Dude, why doesn't she grow the fuck up? She's being the one who's the fucking menace here. He did try to de-escalate at first. And then he walked away and she came up and pushed him again. What the fuck? Someone needs to punch this bitch, to be honest. That bitch deserves to get knocked the fuck out. Maybe she can learn that her fucking actions have consequences. You know? Like, women just think that they could come around and talk shit, do whatever the fuck they want without any consequences. It annoys the piss out of me.
Food shenanigans with...
Especially fucking black women. Or whatever this woman is. I don't know what she is. Indian, whatever, colored women.
The boys of this manner should end a little earlier than 25, but maybe I'm just boring.
What is going on?
What did that just happen?
I don't know. She said I'm racist. I said I'm not. I said I'm not.
What the fuck just happened? Why would
But
you
this
push
sub 3
me?
tried to mog us, bro.
Okay, so unfortunately, I
Tried
do
to
have
mog
admit
us.
that stuff like saying the word maxing after everything, ironically using the term mogged, stuff like that has slipped into my vocabulary, but I seriously cannot fathom talking like this unironically. Like, you're talking about a real-life human being, you're saying a sub 3 tried to mog you? It's gotta be
That's funny.
exhausting having your mind set on this kind of mode 24/7.
Ball sack tried to fucking punch me.
A ball sack.
What's going on? Let's go. Whoa. Oh my god. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Okay.
Now she's starting shit with other people, dude. She deserves to get fucking hit, dude. That bitch deserves to get knocked out. Why is she starting shit with everybody? Dude, it's always them. Why?
Okay, so, I mean, like, why he felt the need to do this, who can really say? I'm sure that some...
Because she's an annoying bitch, dude.
illicit substances were involved. But it's like, if you wanted to push this person, why not just do it when they were, like, actively trying to slap you? Because then at least it's reasonable, you know, pushing somebody off of you who's trying to hit you. But just injecting yourself into this fight? Seriously, what the fuck's going on in Australia?
Dude, that guy, honestly, is a fucking piece of shit, too. Like, he saw this woman acting a fool. Like, acting like a fucking... You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck is this guy? Androgenic did nothing wrong, in my opinion.
I took a hit. I took a hit.
This is the face of a man who just learned what it feels like to be knocked out. Now, I wasn't able to find the full stream to confirm this because, like I mentioned, he was banned off of Kick shortly after this happened, but apparently the guy who knocked him out, like him and his friends, were messing with Androgenic the entire stream, so it kind of seems like he was just waiting for an opportunity or like an excuse to hit this guy. Again, I don't think anybody in this clip is really in the right, nor does anybody exist in this clip that I'd want to be in the same room as. Anyways, like I mentioned earlier, after this clip went viral, things got kind of weird on Androgenic's TikTok. Don't really know how to explain it other than just showing you.
Okay, and listen, I just got banned on Kick after the entire night of trying to be as nice as possible to every single fucking person. Everyone who comes up to me, I'm positive, I'm nice to everyone. Everyone's just projecting hate onto me. And you're telling me I break up a fight between two women, I'm trying to save some poor woman getting beaten up, banned on Kick. I'm just trying to spread positivity as
Yeah, and then he gets hit.
much as possible. This is such fucking bullshit.
Okay.
Yeah, the color lady, whatever she is, was obviously the aggressor in both situations. She needed to have something happen to her, you know? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? You just think that you can act like that and nothing's gonna happen to you? You can just fucking start fights with a bunch of people, just start pushing people around in public, and nothing's gonna happen to you? Shut the fuck up, just because you're brown or something? What the fuck? And then you call everybody racist?
So, I mean, I feel like that might not be the most accurate way to describe what happened on the stream. I don't think you were really trying to save a poor woman. I think you just wanted to push over the lady that you had been calling a sub-3 ball sack.
She was a sub-3 ball sack, though. Let's be honest here. She's definitely sub-3.
Like 30 seconds prior, if I remember correctly. Also, it feels a little bit disingenuous to me to be like, oh, I was just out there spreading positivity, and not say, you know...
No, she's not even a sub-5. Like sub-5 is below average. She's below average.
Right up until the moment that I helped instigate a brawl. But honestly, I am kind of surprised that he was banned off of Kick for this. I feel like in comparison to other things we've seen go down on Kick without any sort of punishment, this is like nothing.
I'm no longer in the US. And I'm not sure how much I can say, but I can say this situation is fucked. Stay tuned.
Okay, so I'm not 100% sure as to what the motivation is for doing the whole, like, Hugh Jackman playing Wolverine voice. I think this is what he tries to pass off as, like, his natural real voice. But, I mean, just from watching that stream for a minute, you can tell that it is definitely not. After he got knocked out, his real voice definitely came out. But, I mean, not to look too far into a stupid TikTok, but, I mean, it must get pretty damn tiring living like this, where, like, every single aspect of your life, every waking moment has to be fake. Just living the most contrived existence you can possibly imagine. It's actually kind of sad. You can tell that these guys think that this might actually...
I actually do kind of agree with that. But if his voice is really fucking, like, squeaky or something, yeah, maybe you don't sound like that and make it so that you sound more manly at the same time. Just because I wouldn't want to ruin other people's day with my squeaky voice.
end up making them
I don't know what his actual voice sounds like, though.
happy one day.
I'm in disbelief. But I come in here and I see people making fucking jokes about me
I kind of like his voice, though. He's like, I'm in disbelief. He's kind of like trying to sound like Bane or something.
being kicked out of a country. You think that's funny? That's funny, you little diabolical cunt.
So, like, at this point, I can't tell if this is supposed to be a joke or not. Like, you'd think surely it has to be a bit, but at the same time, like, these dudes really do take themselves seriously. And I don't know, I guess I'm just kind of curious to see where all these guys end up once the whole looks...
It is kind of crazy, though. He's getting kicked out of the country, but all these Browns aren't, you know? I'd way rather him stay in the country than the Browns.
Looksmaxxing trend is over.
Like that lady who was there, if that lady was here in America, she should go and he should stay. I know that was in Australia, but...
Because eventually it will die out. You know, nothing really lasts on the internet anymore. It seems
if I had to choose, but both of them should go. I think America should be for Americans.
like these days, no trend can stay alive for more than like 6 months. So I'm just curious to see what's going to happen to these guys when nobody really cares for the whole like looksmaxing circus anymore, because I feel like that's at least like half the viewership. Guess we'll just have to wait and see. Well, guys, what are your thoughts? Like I said...
All right. Well, my thoughts is that that lady was being annoying and deserved to get pushed. But thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe because we're posting 2 videos every single day. Peace.